Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Payton, and today I'm bringing y'all this super versatile, low maintenance, and bombshell install using this crochet hair that I received from HotBraids. I'm really excited to show you guys this install today, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get started. I'm back with another video. You know what I really hate? But y'all not listening to the conversation. I don't know, it just felt like so satisfying. Starting off with the unboxing, this is the packaging that the hair came in. This hair came really quick. It took about 5 days, and they sent everything in this little silk satin bag. The first thing that they sent me was a spray bottle. They also sent me some hair tools for my install. They sent me a crocheting tool, a rat tail comb with a parting piece at the top. They also sent a edge toothbrush, double-ended, and honestly, what is this called? This is like a little brush, a brush comb. I'm gonna call it a brush comb. And they also sent me some clips. My favorite thing, of course, are these little storage bags, and I love to use this for grocery shopping. I'm not even gonna lie, you can use this for storage purposes. I always like little reusable bags to go grocery shopping. If y'all know, in LA we don't got plastic bags no more. Then they also sent a little maintenance information card with information for washing, styling, and just everyday maintenance with the crochet hair. So this is what the bundle was looking like straight out of the bag. This is their 4A 4B 220 grams 18 inches Exotic Afro Kinky Curly hair. Okay, and the whole ideal here is that you only need one bundle to crochet your entire head. And I'm not gonna lie, this hair was really thick. I was showing you guys how each piece of the bundle looks. I honestly like how the hair felt and looked. It looks honestly super similar to my natural hair. And this is how I started off with my braiding pattern. I had my mom braid my hair for me doing straight backs, and then I had some leave out around the perimeter of my head. Here I am just showing you guys how that looks from the back as well. I made my braids connect at the back because I saw a couple different tutorials of people doing these, and I heard basically people were complaining that you could see the parts in the back of their head, so this is why I did my braiding pattern this way. And this is me just showing you guys the construction of each crochet hair piece. It's super duper thin in the center, so it's gonna basically be undetectable, and it doesn't look like crochet. I remember growing up when I was in college, y'all, people with crochet just used to throw me off. That shit just looks so fake to me. But before I go off on a tangent about that, let me show you guys how easy this hairstyle is to do. I was honestly scared, but all you have to do is put the little hair piece in the crochet tool, pull it through your braid, and then take that little hole and pull the hair through, and then boom. It's literally so easy. I don't know why I thought it was harder than this, but it's just that easy. I'm gonna show you guys a more up close angle in a second, but I was basically just getting the basic gist of it right here, because this was my first time ever doing something like this. So I feel like this is honestly super beginner friendly if you don't really know how to install half wigs, or you wanna try something that's a little bit more, that has a little bit more longevity to it. This has a lot more longevity than a half wig, and I was installing this right before I got surgery because I didn't really want to have to do too much to my hair while I was recovering, and this was the perfect hairstyle for me. So here's just me showing you guys again exactly what I do. You loop it through the little crochet hair tool. You put the crochet hair tool through your braid. You loop the crochet piece, close it, pull it through the braid, pull your hair through the loop, and you just keep going. It's so easy. I swear, I think anybody could do this. I don't know. I was honestly scared before this company reached out to me because I was I've never done crochet before, but this ended up being super duper easy. It just took a long time. I'm not gonna lie. It took me 3 hours to install this whole bundle in my head. And one thing I will say is try to evenly spread out the bundle, because I feel when I first started, I put all the hair on one side, and then I ended up not having enough hair on the other side, but it was fine because I ended up doing a side part anyway. One bundle is definitely enough for your whole head, I'm not gonna lie, but I wish I just kind of spreaded it out a little bit more evenly instead of putting all the hair on one side thinking I was gonna have enough hair for my entire head. I mean, I did, but I just put too much hair on my left side. And then I did a left side part. And And this is just another angle, me showing you guys what it kind of looks like from the back. I realize now you still can't really see that well. So yeah, y'all, it's really simple. Put it through, open the loop, pull the hair through the loop. Next piece. So this is what my hair looked like halfway through, and like I said, y'all, I literally used majority of the hair on my left side. So I wish I spreaded it out a little bit more. So this is why I would just say maybe like use a couple pieces per braid and then go back in and just continue to add pieces to like thicken it up, so that you don't do what I did and put all the hair on one side think you're gonna have enough. But yeah, so my left side ended up being super thicker than my right side, but at the end, you honestly really couldn't even tell. But I feel like I could just feel it, like when I run my hands through the hair, but you can't really see it. And I almost forgot to continue my tangent. Years ago, when I was in college, y'all, people used to crochet their hair, and that shit used to be looking a mess. Like, let's be real. This is next level innovative for crocheting, because that thin piece keeps it from actually looking like crochet at the top of your head. That's why it looks super duper invisible and natural, like it's coming straight from your scalp. But I remember in college, I used to say I would never do crochet because it just looks so fake and thick. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put a picture right here of what I'm talking about, how crochet usually looks. But with these crochet pieces, your hair is never gonna look like this, because it's so like, it's basically like invisible strands. But also, y'all, this was years ago, so I feel like times have changed, and this is a next level design right here, because look at the final result. This looked like my natural hair. Here y'all can see me just unbraiding my braided leave out, and you guys are gonna see how I transformed this to look just like my natural hair. And honestly, I barely had any leave out and I still made it work. And I did end up having like a little gap on the other side. Like I said, I didn't have enough hair to use, but I just ended up hiding it by doing a side part. But look how natural this looks, y'all. Like, and I went outside like this without styling my hair, and so many people were like, oh my god, I love your hair, I love your afro, even though this looks crazy to me. It looks super natural. So first I started off by drenching my whole head. I used some bio silk and I put that in the hair. Also put that on my natural hair as well. I honestly put all the same products in this hair and my natural hair. I use this Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner. Same thing on the bundle and also my natural hair as well. I love this stuff. It helps define my curls really, really well. And then I use some Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I don't think you have to use this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just showing you guys everything I did, but I realized Curl Enhancing Smoothie is better for like wigs or like looser hair textures. I don't think it works for my tight hair texture. And I used some Eco Styler gel. I applied this all throughout my hair and the curls. I'm gonna share a tip with you guys to make your curls really pop, but I also use this foaming mousse from Kiss, and I applied that all throughout my hair as well. So the big three is some hair oil, some gel, and some mousse. You really don't need the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Super optional. I don't think it makes a difference. And now I'm gonna put you on to how I make my curls pop. I didn't do it with this specific routine, but the best way is to finger coil each curl to get them looking more like this. You see how the ends are super like coily? You finger coil it with some gel and some mousse in your hand. I didn't do it for the bundle, but I did do it for my natural hair to make it blend with the curly hair. And then I went ahead and I started like using a Denman brush to define my curls. My hair is really low porosity, y'all, so you can kind of see the product sitting on top, but eventually my hair will absorb the product. But that is something that I kind of struggle with. And then I just take little coils of my hair and then I start wrapping them around a little strand from the bundles. And that's just how I get my hair to blend with half wigs, leave out, anything. This is like the easiest thing for me. This is actually easier than the other thing that I usually do is use like perm rods, but I don't have to use perm rods because this hair texture matches my hair texture really, really perfectly. I don't really know what my hair texture is, but I assume that it's like a 4B. It's either 4A or 4B, so yeah. This bundle matches really perfectly. And once my hair absorbs all of the product in the water, it blends a lot better. And then I'm taking my handy dandy lace edges that I got from Amazon. I'll link them down below, and I always apply those to make my forehead look a little bit smaller because y'all can see I got a 5 head. And I just mix it with my natural hair. And then I took some shears and I just cut some layers into the hair so that it all didn't look like the same length. I like that, like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the haircut is called, but I like when people have like their curly hair and it kind of looks like round instead of like everything is the same length. Y'all can let me know what that's called down below. And then I just went with the side part since I had like a gap on the other side of my head. This was like the easiest thing to do, but I promise by the time the hair dried, you can't even tell that there was a gap. And then I just used my edge booster for my perimeter to help it blend a little bit better and also to slick my edges after this. So this is how it was looking after I did my edges and my hair began to dry a little bit more. And I love this look, honestly. This gives me half wig vibes without having to like take a half wig out and do as much maintenance to it. This hairstyle has a lot more longevity to it than a half wig because you can keep it in much longer and it's a lot less maintenance than taking a wig off, putting it back on. I love this look though, honestly. This is super duper tea and it matches my hair texture perfectly. I could have defined the curls a lot better for this video, but honestly didn't really care. You could do whatever works for you. You could have it natural looking like this. You could define your curls a little bit more. I feel like either way, it's gonna be super cute, super tea. If you guys are looking for more natural hairstyles, I feel like this is like the perfect thing to do. I also did like a little half up, half down. This hairstyle is super versatile. Like I said, like since it's crochet, you could literally put it in a bun, you could put it in a ponytail. I did a half up, half down. I could do a middle part, I could do a side part, and you can't even tell that this is crochet. You know, I feel like it also feels a lot less weightless than a half wig. So yeah, y'all can let me know what y'all are thinking in the comments down below. Would you guys give this look a try? Would you guys prefer a half wig, or would you rather give crochet hair a try for longevity? If you guys are interested in this crochet hair, the link is going to be in the description box down below. Shout out to HotBraids for sending me this bomb hair, and shout out to you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.